I'm not the one that wrote it.
No, then you don't have to worry about it too much, do you?
You think I worry about anything?
Yeah, no. But you know what we gotta worry about? We gotta worry about being quiet on the set, boys and girls, 'cause it's that time of the day.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar. 5 days a week, except for this week. So, usually 5 days a week. Technical difficulties and cons excluded, but we're here. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Tuesday, May 22nd, 2018. Here inside
I will
Shroud
say,
Avatar.
Cavean has the best idea for listening to Lunch with Laz and Jack.
Caffeine.
No, it's Cavean because he's not paying attention. If he was here, it would be caffeine. But Cavean, with the introduction, as soon as you start the intro, Andy's like, and mute.
Yep.
Now he's like, okay, caffeine is here.
Yeah,
You're Canadian, man. Okay, so we also do have to wish a happy birthday to Ben by B, because it's his birthday and he has a boner, and
he's got a hard on.
He's
for
thinking
us,
of leaving. He's got.
It's the only way to put it.
Yeah, he's got a hard on for Laz.
Yeah, he's got a hard on for NBNN. He just told the whole world, for those of you guys.
Then he left the channel.
There.
But yeah. But yes.
But yeah.
Welcome, Fruck.
Fruck, awesome in the house.
And Hannah joined you on your channel. No one's on my channel.
Nobody ever watches your channel. Well, Econdis, Econdis and Eagle, they like to hang out in your channel.
That's because they're like, man, it's so much better over here.
Yeah, you actually got stream started yesterday. That was
hey, for 10 minutes, man. 10 minutes it was running. Yeah, or 10, 15 minutes of waiting for Laz to figure out technical difficulties. I'm glad you got that stuff sorted out, and you could join us again.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I just got a PM from Shroud Avatar, and it says, when you promo SodaCon, have a link in there. But of course, today's tweet was SodaCon related, because there's only 5 VIP tickets left, and there is a link there. If you click on the SodaCon Austin,
click SodaConAustin.org
to get to their Twitter, and then from the Twitter page you'll be able to follow the link to the website to get your tickets. So hope that works. If not, we'll make another one that does that, and we'll let them know. But SodaCon Austin, 5 VIP tickets out of the 20 this year, and I'm telling you what, this is shaping up to be the premier event That's right. SodaConAustin.org. The lineup is shaping up. A lot of the things are already locked in for you guys and gals, and it's gonna be fun. Got all sorts of great news that we really can't talk about yet because it's not time. But lots and lots of great shit lined up.
Are you saying it's a little premature?
It's a lot premature, yes. But so premature that just the thought of it got me.
You needed a nap? You needed a nap after you talked about it?
That's right. But again, the whole schedule's firmed up quite nice. All sorts of announcements coming down the pipe, but way too early for it. That's all I got to say. But tickets are going fast. It's going to be a great event, and that's the place where you want to be if you want to meet the devs and your fellow Shroudies and have a good time for a weekend in Austin, Texas. So we'll keep you up to date on that more. We'll tell you more about it when we get to the sponsors again. But yesterday we didn't have a show. A little technical difficulties. Just as we were getting ready to go live, all my audio decided to say, fuck you, Laz. We're not going to work today. So we took the day off. We tried, even up till 10 after. We tried. Gave it the old college try.
Kept on trying. It wasn't the college try because there was no success. It was the...
Hey, the college try is not always successful, my friend.
Hey, man. I don't know, but Lily keeps on begging for somebody to pay attention to her this morning. No, she's going from side to side, and she's doing her begging thing.
I'm here. Pay attention. Oh, yeah, she's doing the begging thing. That means she really wants attention.
I know. It's like... Yeah, so... But right. Since we didn't have a show on Monday, I mean, we could always talk about that thing that came out on Friday.
You mean update of the Avatar 280? That thing?
280. That is right.
80. That's right.
280 weeks of developer updates. So this week we do have lots of new peasant wearables for the females, including like half cloaks, some leather corsets, and some linen skirts, and some boots, some leather boots, and that cat hair that's floating around right now. Wow. It's just flying. But then we also have the short sleeve barmaid dress, long sleeve barmaid dress, the we're not wearing any panties barmaid dress, the please lift me up barmaid dress, the shawl and apron peasant dress, the apron peasant dress, the shawl peasant dress, and then
just bend me over to the table peasant dress.
Yeah, the Aunt Jemima short sleeve pockets peasant dress. Then we have the long sleeve pockets peasant dress, and you know what I think is funny? They've got pockets. It's dresses with pockets.
Dresses with pockets.
The all important thing. It is something that women have been searching for eons, and they are finally available.
Isn't that why they started wearing pants? I don't know.
Yeah. You know what? One of my favorite Facebook groups to follow is actually Nerds with Vaginas, and I think it's hilarious whenever it's like they repost that meme of like it's a skirt, but it's got pockets. It's got pockets. It's got pockets. Then we have the continuation of the making of the Shiminian Hills out in... Yeah, and that's going to be out in the Midmere region.
Oh, man, List, I was digging that, man. Why'd you stop?
Because he wanted to play the thing called Love.
He was digging that.
Yeah. So, this first screenshot of the temple ruins, I don't know about it.
And it looks like ruins to me. Actually, it looks.
Yeah, but I think the coloration of the tree root, the colors are just off.
You know that a lot of these screenshots are not always in the best light when they're taken. I mean, sometimes you know, they're not going to stand there for an hour waiting for the best light sometimes for the screenshot. Although I know they can force it, but
yeah.
Maybe it's supposed to be a dark and foreboding place. I don't know.
Maybe, but then the Obsidian Camp. I mean, you do have the fun stuff with the glowing purple torches. Out in the wilderness scenes, we do have more weird glowing things, and
we like weird glowing things.
I know we really do.
We need lots and lots more weird glowing things.
Yes. Yeah, we like glowing things. We like. I do know that Eclipse Maiden went shrooming the other day, and I think she had fun.
Well, I know Justin's been on a cause for the final colored mushroom. I don't know if she's found it as of last I spoke to her. She was still looking. As we need to go out and get some of them and add a little spice to the lot here.
What are you talking about? With some shrooms?
Some shroom stools. That's right.
Okay. But then we do have the update for the heraldry items expansion. And from there, that includes the heraldry basement hatch. I think that's a little overkill.
Hey, well, you know, it'll sell.
Yeah, and then some latest player pictures of people with their heraldry stuff. I don't know who most of these people are.
No, I don't know who most of them are, but some of the heraldry that's been done is pretty killer. Some like the stuff I did is pretty straightforward and plain, you know. Purple Dragon.
You know what the best one is
Cult of Bob.
Funny. No, I was going to say Fruck Faces. Frux is awesome, and Scrota's way back behind the set. He's jumping on top of stuff.
Yeah, well, he's out there waving at everybody, you know. He's Scrota, you know. He's got to be antisocial when he's not getting paid. You know, that's right. That brooding bard thing he's got going on.
It's all good. It's all good.
What is he standing on? Oh, he's on the lamppost. Okay.
So there is also the update for what's going to be coming in Release 54. So that post is out there for everybody to peruse.
Yes.
Don't forget, QA server is still up. They're hoping for lots of performance improvements, scene rebuilds with the town of West End and Shamanian Hills, and the Energy Vortex's upper tiers. The new user experience was polished some more with some more hints.
User experience.
It still needs to be scrapped completely and completely redone.
Is that what we're calling it still?
I don't know what to even call it, because it's not an experience at all.
Well, it's an experience, but you know, it's something else.
Yeah, I mean it's just absolutely silly. Some scene polish out in the Brittany NPC conversations, the Wandering Merchant encounters. Some abilities polish, then virtue effects for gear, visual effects, side quests. They added companion gear, emotes, and Sultan sewers. Heraldry items with the chests and basement hatches, standing banners, gloves, and boots. There's now recipes for bathtubs, the tea service, the Elven Lights, crate and barrel, cloak, and the recorder. New musical. It's going to be the one thing that that doesn't work with sheet music, and so you must play it by key. That would be hilarious, right?
Well, I'm not going to go there.
Come on. I mean, everybody's elementary school where they learned how to play with the recorder. and it's going to be just that horrifically bad.
All we did was blow through it and make it wail till it drove our parents crazy. I don't know. Anybody actually learn how to play that thing?
I don't either, but I just remember.
Dragon knew how to play one. I know.
Well, but he knows how to blow on all kinds of weird
things.
He
does. He does.
He likes putting reeds in his mouth. Housing and he's not here to respond to that.
Schneider, you got enough buffs there, buddy?
Oh.
You think you're doing okay? Expecting a dragon to drop in on us over here?
No. Do you realize that he's playing there on the recorder right now? Now, the funny thing is, look at that animation. It's like, what instrument is he playing?
Yeah,
because that's not. That is not the right instrument.
Yeah, it's not the right animation, that's for sure.
No, that animation may or may not have a bug or three related to it. It's a good thing it's not out yet.
Yes, it's being worked on.
Then everybody can see what Lily's doing now. So yes.
Yep, Lily says, "Pet me, big boy, pet me."
I know. Look at that.
Let me chew on your headphone wires and.
Hey, how many she's already killed 2 of my headsets or headphones. So yes, this cat will eat wires. You want to say hi?
Everybody, hi, Lily.
No. That'd be fun. Okay. Yep. Okay, so moving right along, we do have the testing incentive program. Don't forget that
tips.
If you submit bug reports on things that you see on the QA server, that does qualify you for the chance to win something, from crowns to the ant farm antenna, bug cloaks and paintings, all kinds of stuff.
Related. That's right.
Yeah, bug related. NPC submission requests are still Ongoing for Central Brittany. Scroll down. Yeah, and I think that's everything. Yeah.
And most of those Central Brittany's, as you can see, have been crossed out. So look forward to the upcoming ones. He's got a link for all you folks who get that reward. Now, speaking of heraldry, real quick, for those of you folks who were not heraldry rewardees as early adapters, that is now available on everybody's account. You can now submit blazons and then buy the heraldry, if you didn't know that. So everybody has that now on their accounts, even your little wee $45 account. So all you got to do is go buy your stuff. We only talked about
that last week.
Huh?
We only talked about that last week.
Yeah, well, we got to remind them.
Everybody can do their heraldry submissions and get that stuff in. The difference is you don't get the original. You don't get the original heraldry look.
Now, I threw a link down there that needs to be covered because this came out from Lexi. And this is pertaining to the QA server, and people need to help test this one if we're going to have this be anywhere of a success. That's right. Very important.
Not really. But yeah. Lexi says, bags in all containers. Your help is needed for some serious testing. You know what? Are bags and bags going to work again? Because I've got some things that I'd like to put back in my Christmas presents back inside of a container. So they are looking for help with finding some bugs related that some bugs may not be apparent until you log out and log back in. Check for inconsistencies. They ask everyone please observe their inventory state before logging out. To know if something is off, you'll have to check it again upon logging in. Please test moving items between the following locations: your inventory, bank, housing lots, chests on housing lots, trade, including trial accounts that have trade restrictions, mail, crafting station, equipment slots, equipment backpack, loot chests, slain enemies, resource nodes, water wells, etc., mystery boxes, giving
anything that is a container. Yeah.
Yes.
And these are going to be tradable, bankable, submergible.
And so one way to tell whether or not there is an inventory-related bug is when you're looking at your inventory, and you see that there's this red-colored item. Now, if it goes to a darker red, like if you are watching my stream as I move the coconut and you see it occasionally go to a bright red color, that means that there's some sort of inventory sync issue. And if you notice, if you paid attention, it did resolve itself quickly. So when it goes to that red, and so whenever you end up with that sort of trade issue, what it will do is it will sit there and remain in your inventory, but it'll be red. You can't do anything with it. And that's where you might have to log out and log back in. I mean, this is something that they are trying to test and resolve. So please keep an eye out for that.
I think many of us have actually seen that at one time or another, whether we've all taken a whole chest full of crap that got locked up on us and had to spend 5 minutes putting it all back when you relogged. But I've noticed several different color changes on things when you're doing things like purchases and stuff, which are nice additional physical cues. But containers and containers, something everybody's been looking for, and they want
looking forward to come back.
Yes. It was here for one release for like 2 weeks.
No, it was here for a lot longer than that.
I don't recall it being that long, but
it was here for a very long time until they decided, hey, we're going to change how this works. And as soon as they did that, it's like, I need my containers and containers. I've got a Christmas present box I can't do anything with other than
put it in the bank.
Put it in the bank. And it's
I got a bank full of Christmas stockings, gift boxes that can't go anywhere else because they can't go inside something.
No, it's like we need containers and containers. I mean, change it from the number of items to a weight limit for a container. So, it's like, hey, you've exceeded the weight limit.
No, and I like the idea.
Item limit.
Max container is 300 items. If you put a container with 200 items in it, now, it's 201 items, inside the container. That's all. Top level limit.
Yep. Oh, wait. Are they bringing containers back in containers? Scroll all the way down to the bottom of Lexi's post.
Yeah. What about?
For your containers may contain any number of nested containers. They're bringing back containers and containers.
I know this. Like. This is what I've been trying to tell you.
I didn't know that.
This is why this was important, that you went, oh, not important. No, they want help testing so that we can nest them inside nest them. We can send them as mail.
Containers and containers?
We can sell containers. Yeah, containers and containers. Absolutely. Yeah.
Jogger.
Go figure.
Jogger.
Yeah, thank you, Econ. This is right. You can now mail a container full of stuff. So, I'm wondering how that's going to work, though, is whether the container itself is going to have a price or is it going to configure all the items inside. We'll have to find that out and test that one out, Econdis. Botox, how you doing? Yeah, Fruck, the heraldry ale barrels is something I'm looking forward to as well. Although I gotta agree with Jack. Heraldry basement hatches maybe just a little over the top. I don't know, but
yeah, the heraldry hatch, I can't really see the need for that one. But then the heraldry like cask, I think is really important. It is much more important than the heraldry basement container.
Yeah. You know, it would. I just thought about that. That would make a really cool porthole on like one of the airships or something like that. Where.
Well, you can't put one there.
Why not?
Remember, they changed the location for basement entrances. They must go on the ground.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, like, if you let's go into the inn right now and try to place a basement hatch on the second floor.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, so make Laz get off the lot and go to his lot.
Actually, I think I'm just going to have to move the basement because there's already a basement here.
No, do you have a spare basement hatch, or are you just going to move your basement hatch?
Oh, I should just be able to pick this one up and move it, right?
Okay.
So. I'm able to put it there. So let's just, oops. I'll walk it inside.
Come on. I'm in room number 2 waiting on you.
Yeah.
Follow the little ball of light.
So that I don't crash here.
So it goes on the bottom floor. Here.
Yep. Won't go on the second floor. You're absolutely right. Didn't know that.
See?
So it should now be back down on the first floor.
Yeah, it's back on the first floor.
Yeah.
It never moved. No, but yeah, but that is something. So it's like that heraldry basement hatch. I think is kind of silly. Although I do like the idea of, okay, we're going to change basement hatches to all kinds of things. We need our redneck tornado hatch. We need all kinds of stuff. But those are coming.
Yeah, no, I didn't know you couldn't do that anymore.
Manhole cover, yeah.
It makes sense, yeah, but doesn't make sense having a basement hatch up on the roof of the 4th story, that's for sure. Unless it's got a slide.
I don't know.
And no, yeah, I thought he said those were coming retro. No? For the people who got heraldry? Or is that just the boots and gloves?
I think it might just be boots and gloves.
Okay. Have to wait and see, I guess. Have to wait and see.
Maybe I should read all the things that are coming in the upcoming release.
Well, there's a lot of stuff incoming. Of course, there's. Yeah. See, I don't want to be. I know we got to break the news to them eventually. That.
Well, I mean,
brewing,
we are
brewing is really not coming in. But.
What? No way. No way would brewing be delayed.
Brewing
no
is
way.
Brewing
would brewing ever be delayed? No fucking way. Yeah.
You hate when that happens.
I know. Hold on. Sure. Let's see. I'm waiting for. Look, I'm scrolling through it real quick.
Yeah, I don't even have it loaded. I gotta go get it. Gotta go get it real quick. Didn't think we were gonna go to this.
I don't know. But commissioned player vendors, their fees are being changed.
Yeah, I thought we talked about that last week.
No, we didn't. We did not talk about that at all. But instead of paying the commission when you initially put the item up for sale, it's only going to be that commission is going to be charged when the item is sold.
On the ass end, that's right.
Yeah.
Going to make a lot of people happy, and in this way the complaints about changing prices are gone. You can take the items off and restock them, and
yeah. And for players who have existing listings,
Yeah.
They have zeroed out the sold fee, so they will not get charged twice. And that's going to be a bug.
Well, you know, I'm waiting to see what actually, because that's.
Yeah, I don't have. I need. That reminds me. Hold on. I need to go to the official forums. Hold on. Where's the player marketplace? Want to buy.
Where you going?
Post new thread. Want to buy commission-free vendors.
No, commission vendors. Are you looking for commission-free vendors?
There. There. I posted my new thread. Want to buy commission-free vendors. Okay, so then we do have pattern removers.
I don't see why that's funny.
It just is. What am I going to do with the commission-free vendors?
Put them on the lots you just bought?
Oh, I would have to claim those lots. But pattern removers may or may not be coming into the game. Prior to release 54, the only way to change a pattern or retrieve an eternal pattern once applied was to either salvage an item, which destroyed it, or to apply another pattern. These methods still work, but there's a third option, which is to remove a pattern remover at a crafting station, and using a pattern remover resets the item to the original visual state and removes the pattern without destroying the item or the pattern. And pattern removers can only be obtained from the add-on store. Now, this actually should actually be a problem.
Why?
So, if you bought a 6-pack of those patterns, those were use once items.
Right.
They weren't eternal patterns.
It goes poof when you use a pattern.
But according to this, just said that it removes the pattern without destroying the item or the pattern.
I'm thinking if it was, that's going to be a update edit that one of the folks will get in there.
Yeah,
but
hopefully
one of the
it is.
Really big items is right underneath that one.
Radio effects on patterns.
That's right.
The radio function now that comes with clockwork armor helmets would previously be lost when the eternal pattern was salvaged. That's been fixed.
Yay!
So now you can thank Eagle for cheering. Woohoo!
With a grand total of 8,100 bits. Thank you.
I have no idea because I don't have a running total on Eagle.
Why? Your bot should be doing that for you. Or you don't have it turned on.
Which bot are you talking about?
SodaBot, not SodaBot.
The Streamlabs chatbot?
Streambot, yeah.
Wait, hold on. I never turned on that.
Yeah, you don't have half of that stuff turned on, I'm sure.
I don't, because I don't use that crap.
Is radio effects being kept with patterns? So that means that we're going to be able to see some other interesting things eventually. Because we know that with most patterns, if they had an effect like, say, light, and you destroyed the original item like the Lord Marshal's winged helm, the light effect would disappear. So maybe we'll see some stuff like that. But same thing with the clockwork armor. We were losing a lot of radios in the game for people who are destroying them for patterns, and now we'll have all those radio stuff kept. And as a radio guy, I gotta give that a +1, big +1.
Oh, absolutely. It's a good thing. New recipes and patterns, all kinds of stuff's coming out. Brewing delayed because Laz wanted to sit there and mess with everybody.
I called it, but you know what is the reason for the delay is very acceptable because again, I don't think, hindsight's kicking them in the ass right now, but in order to do all these brewing containers, well, you need a place to store that shit, and I think they realized the container limits were already taken up because people like me and you had to leave them on our lots, so there's no place to put the casks if we've got containers on the lots. Anyway, reasons behind Brewing's delay is A, containers in containers.
Yeah, I really don't see it. But yes, they needed to resurrect the ability to store containers within containers to make brewing scalable for most players so they could store their casks. Thus, work on containers within containers came back, and now we have user interface polish. Maybe we'll be able to move the health bar around as soon as someone comes back from their honeymoon. But containers within containers will be coming back. That means that you can send containers in the mail system. Please note the item limit is controlled by the top container, is not per container. So adding containers does not increase the limit of the top container.
So if you have 2 containers with 300 items and you try and put them in another container, ain't gonna happen.
Oh, okay. Visual status on chests. Treasure chests now have multiple visual states. If the chest has treasure or will soon have treasure, the lid is closed. The lid will open slightly while being looted. The lid will be mostly open when empty, but is awaiting restocking, or fully open
Dr. Nick.
and never be restocked.
Hi, Drake here.
Fully open when empty and will never be restocked.
Now, I haven't played with these yet, and this is a little confusing here. Yeah.
So it's being looted, so you're going to crack that fucker open because are you looking for traps as you're trying to get in there and like you're taking a pair of tweezers?
I flung the lid wide open. If it's got a trap, it's gonna blow. Outside.
See, I think that if it's never going to be restocked, the lid should be broken off of it and it should be hanging off on a hinge. Do you like that better?
Makes sense.
Yeah. While you're looting it, the lid's all the way open. While it's waiting, while it's in a state where it's about to be restocked, it like the lid is slowly closing, so it's going to be like that.
I don't get it all.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm in a party. I'm in a dungeon. We open a chest to loot it. It opens like any other chest in game. I don't see why we need to get crazy with this. Yeah. And if it's never going to restock again, it should fucking disappear. It shouldn't sit there hanging around forever, letting you know that you're never going to get anything out of this thing.
And
just my 2 cents.
And now, this is going to be something that the Hospitaller title login. Anytime that you set your Hospitaller title, every time you log in, that state will actually be reset. So that way, if you want to actually Hospitaller, then you would actually need to reset your title after login.
Now, this is for those people who just come into the game and see that pretty shiny Hospitaller purple tag, and we're going to pull this up on screen for everybody.
And they don't know that a Hospitaller. Oops. How do I do my titles?
Go to titles under the little stained glass.
Yeah, but
window.
I forgot what's the. There it is.
But people see the shiny purple one if they have options, and they turn it on and they run around and they have no clue what it is. And other people, of course, have been seen abusing the Hospitaller hospitality while wearing the tag. This is just the beginning of things to come for the Hospitallers. One is the reset, so that if you forget that you were a Hospitaller, you'll have to remember to go back. And we got other changes planned, and when those actually come down the pipe, I'll have more leeway to talk about them. Right now, it's all talk and in planning stages. But
well, you're the one that actually goes to the Hospitaller meetings, not me.
Hey, I'm one of the originals, so both of us are. Yeah.
Been there for a long time.
We were there for the group picture, all four of us.
In real life too. Yes.
Yeah, and in real life.
Yeah. They have made a weird change that is going to make a few people happy with their camera angles and the field of view.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
I know you're a big fan of the field of view setting on the camera. I thought it was a little weird,
Indeed.
but maybe it's something where I just need to get used to it.
You just need to see it in use instead of the shoddy pictures I sent you.
Remember, I logged onto the QA server and I played around with it a little bit.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't remember that.
Yeah. Item viewer, they made several improvements to the in-game item viewer, including the ability to resize the window. Insert more here.
Insert more here.
You know what I would also love? The ability to actually examine my character from head to toe.
How so?
Well, I mean, all these beautiful textures that are added to the game. And so when you zoom in your camera, man, I can look at my head really, really well.
Yeah.
Can't really look at my shirt. Definitely can't look at my feet.
Oh, because the zoom doesn't let you actually zoom in. You can look up your kilt. So all those pretty textures, and so in order to look really carefully at someone, essentially what you're doing is going in the first person view and looking at someone else like that. Hey, look at that ugly mug.
I know. It's like, man, you're disgusting. Hey, we're in a room. It's got 3 walls or something. But yes, hopefully that will also be coming in at some other point in time. The player handbook launcher is also going to be updated. They did some character stuff with introducing the skeleton plunderer. I really hate the name.
Plunderers.
I really hate the name plunderer, aka pirate skeletons. Pirate skeletons makes a lot more sense than plunderer. Because have you ever heard of something being described as a plunderer? Hey, you're a plunderer. Get away from here. Stop that, you plunderer.
You're plundering my underwear truck. Get out.
Plundering is a verb, yes. But a plunderer like as a noun. Yeah. No, it's not.
Plunderer.
Companion armor and weapons. Those quest rewards are all there. So in the offline mode, the 3 companions, Truth, Love, and Courage, which is Ariel, Fiona, and Conrad, wear and wield player equipment that can be obtained by completing those quests. So, yeah. The common YOLO's in game. YOLO Fitzowen. YOLO's around. He's been playing and experiencing some crashes.
Oh yeah, I saw that tweet.
Yeah.
He's actually able to move. Sounds like he had a PC like mine was when I first started playing this game.
The guys at Portalarium upgraded his PC and sent him one.
Indeed.
So, yeah. The Frostgeist Victims and Ice Wolf Polish, those were updated. Crossbows were polished. Emotes, the old Prospector dance. The jovial new folk dance can be once again obtained from a starting quest in Tenebrous Harbor, this time without any time limits. It's returned permanently. Scheming.
Keep going. After the big one will stop. So
then you've got the heart attack. Shlaz can demonstrate on a daily basis.
It's the big one, Lisbeth. Yeah. It's the big one.
Yeah, you can learn this emote from Shandy. I miss Shandy.
Shandy?
Yeah, you got to find Shandy. I remember spending hours upon hours looking for Shandy. The drink and toast polish, those were updated.
You know what? I bet you I know where I can find Shandy. Why do I have a funny feeling I know where we can find them?
Maybe over by a certain tower.
Maybe
in those swamps. Is he still out there?
I don't know. This has yet to go live, and I have yet to be into. I'm waiting for the rollback to roll forward again before I go through all that.
Yep. White fireworks variations and gear fixes. Yep. And equipment decorations. Yep.
But that was the big one.
That was
the big one. I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming.
Are you sure about?
I don't know.
Aren't you normally when you're saying "I'm coming, Elizabeth"? I'm coming. Aren't you supposed to be in a completely different position?
Yeah, her name is usually like something different too. I don't know.
Oh.
But yes, moving right along.
Moving right along. You got a short week this week.
Very short week, and not a whole lot of time to get all this great stuff in. Stop, damn thing, stop.
I'm waiting for the day where Lily really like takes a bite after. I mean, because she goes to lick, to nibble, to lick,
to chomp.
To nibble. Yeah, I'm waiting for the day where she just like takes a massive chunk out of me and just keeps on chewing. I'm afraid to die in front of this cat because, well, she'll get rid of the body. Yeah, she will get rid of the body.
Anyway, gotta remind you guys and gals out there, and gotta thank Lord British for that big shout out there on Friday. Gotta love the fact that he's a fan. What's that?
Yeah, it wasn't big enough.
Yeah, well, it's big enough that I got a nice clip of it that's going to go into the loop so that people see that Lord British actually uses the NBNN Shroud Avatar app. And, of course, it's available for you on the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. That's right. We've got you covered no matter what your electronic device is. We've even got an HTML5 version if you just want to go see it on your computer. But, of course, the NBNN Shroud Avatar app has all sorts of great things in it. From the NBNN Daily Britannian, published 7 days a week. And it's got news from Shrouded Avatar and beyond. You can check out the forums. You can browse Soda Map. You can check out the Hospitaller Help page. You can check us out on social media. You can shop the marketplace. Join us in Discord. Or you can check out what's happening in-game on the NBNN Shrouded Avatar community calendar, which is brought to you every day by Hometown Hero. For your e-vape juice needs, check out hometownhero.com. Save 20% off your order when you check out and mention NBNN.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I see those NBNN guys are streaming on weekends now, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. You know what? And then other people are adding their streams to other calendars as well.
Well, I usually keep an eye on that for duplicates and quadruplicates and stuff like that. But
Jesus, and I'm still not on it, and I still haven't yet to receive my streamer
camera.
It's like, what? Am I not a fucking streamer? Am I not streaming the game every single day of the week almost? But yes, at NBNN Community Calendar is posted on nbn.info. Just click on the calendar button and then you'll be taken there, and then you can look at all that little down arrow on that far right hand side and see all those various calendars, including the ability to uncheck the ones you don't want to see, and when you do that, they disappear. And if you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud of the Avatar, or if you want to add events to the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, you email that guy, news@nbnn.info, and eventually he'll do something with it.
We'll get you up there.
Yep.
Get you down there, get you up there. We'll get you taken
We'll do something
care.
with it.
That's right.
All times on the community calendar or Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time.
Britannia time.
Yep, Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock, or whenever we feel like doing weird things. You need to tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB.
To listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to.
That's right. And the cat.
Yep. Two idiots doing weird things. You can always join Sean Silverfoot this afternoon at 2 p.m. in the town of Paxlayer for the Paxlayer Town Manager Hour and learn all about Paxlayer and the boroughs of towns that are affiliated with Paxlayer. 3 p.m. this afternoon is the EVL Euro Dungeon Crawl that's going to start on the overworld map outside of Owl's Head. Everybody can look at Lily's butt right now. And that's going to be headed up by Wintermeat of Cough. At 7 p.m. is James Thunder's EVL Dungeon Run. And that's also going to be starting. Hopefully they do the looking for group thing. If that's not your thing and you'd rather go to the town of Braemar and do a run of Chilblain's Compendium of Pain and Suffering, where you can listen to Lunch with Laz and Jack for multiple hours in a row. Or you could take somebody's advice, Caffeine's advice, and as soon as we come on, just hit mute. Then at 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7.
WRFB.
And the final event of this Taco Tuesday is on Radio Free Britannia, and that's the Record Room. And that's our community calendar. And,
that all?
Yeah.
That all that's going on?
That's it. That's it for Taco Tuesday. I got to figure out what calendar he added himself to.
As I see, I'm seeing a whole list of people who were added to a secondary calendar. So we'll have to take a look at that. I know. I see.
Yeah.
I see. Anyway, we'll get that taken care of. No big deal. No big deal.
Yeah, it's just one more calendar to uncheck.
But of course, don't forget you're watching the lunch.
I found it.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I know which calendar it is.
Simple and easy.
I know which calendar I'm going to uncheck.
You're watching lunch. Did I say that already? You're watching lunch. Yeah, you're no fun.
You're watching lunch?
Yeah, never mind. That's right. You're watching Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Cynesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News, in repeats on YouTube, listen on the radio. Who is that? I can't see that guy's name.
Carrie Burke.
Yes,
Carrie Burke.
How are you?
Carrie Burke. Yeah. Hi. How's it going?
Keeping that.
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
Yeah.
That's right. If you want to become a supporter, you can go to any of the links on any of our sites and click on the donate buttons. If you want to become a monthly supporter, you can go to patreon.com/NBNN or use those Amazon Prime accounts that you all got. You get a free sub a month, and we'd appreciate it if you use it on our streams. What's so funny?
Oh, what list is playing?
Oh. That's Shroud.
Oh, Scrota's playing?
Girl, I want to marry you. It's a good song. What are you laughing at?
I'm just laughing at Scrota's got that.
Scrota's got everything, man. That's why Scrota's the man. That's right, you know. There's the airyfund.org. Become a supporter today and play for a cause. We have the Primal
Nature.
Primal Nature coming up. It's already kicked off, actually, but actually kicks off officially top of the first of the month. But we'll have more information, including that wonderful Reaper pet. And, of course, if you want more information, you can go to the airyfund.org and get the latest updates. There's an updated post in the forums, and we'll get to that next week when we get back. This is a short week, and a lot of stuff to cover on that, so we're just going to get to the basics. SodaCon. Man, I'm telling you what, is just the list of things that we've got going on, the schedule of events and how everything's organized. It's just all taking shape really great at this time of the year. That's all I got to say. For the first time in, I guess, our history, things are really just tight and looking good. So, schedules coming together, events are coming together, tickets are being sold, and people are anticipating it. And of course, 5 tickets left, VIPs. If you want that exclusive VIP tour, go to SodaConAustin.org and, of course, get your hands on those. And regular tickets are available. And again, lots of other information. Stay tuned to the website. Stay tuned here for the latest breaking information on SodaCon. Hometown Hero for your vape juice needs. Hometown Hero's got all sorts of great flavors out there for you. And, of course, they're a small Austin wholesaler who makes great products in small batches. And of course they support local artists, they support vets, and of course we're going to support you by giving you 20% off your purchase when you check out at hometownhero.com. Coilmore Wands, putting the magic in your hands. If you're looking for custom wands or staves, Arius Coilmore is the guy to see. Shroud's Music Service, if you're looking for a bard to come around and play you some music like that tune you just heard, Shroud's Music Service is the guy you want to talk to. Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove's got all the goods you need for your crafting. Whether you're a tailor or you're making armor, they've got it all. And of course, if you want to open your own shop, there's plenty of room to go ahead, move on in and start your own. Check out Black Rock Cove today. It's located in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter and conveniently located to the Elysium and Exeter mines. RelicsByRiddle.com for all your licensed Shroud Avatar swag. T-shirts, hats, patches, bumper stickers, hoodies, drinkware, coinage, comic books. Relics by Riddle's got you covered. And if you want to save some money, use the promo code NBNN when you check out. You'll save 10%. And ShroudMarketplace.com. I tell you what, man, Marketplace, I'm loving the Marketplace. ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. And I tell you what, man.
You know what? ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related.
Great
you do
stuff.
have to register to buy or to sell, but if you want to start selling your stuff, you do need to click on that vendor registration. Start adding your items. It's so easy. Laz can do it. And it's one where anything and everything from accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, all the way to services, anything and everything game related.
Cowbells.
Yeah, you know what? Cowbells are reaping. I mean, let's do a search for cowbell right now because there are a couple of vendors.
There's cowbells all over the place.
I know. 3 cowbells of reaping are on Shroud Marketplace right now.
No, that's not
well,
true.
Okay, grand total would be 5, but one person has 3 of them. But yes, but three different
vendors selling them.
Are offering the cowbell of reaping. It's the same thing that if you go to Game Gold, and so it's like you go to coinage, click on Game Gold, you can see all the different vendors selling Game Gold. Some of them are out of stock, some of them are in stock, and then you can see what they're selling it at, and you can figure out, hey, it's like what's cheapest, what's best, and who's got the most reviews, who doesn't have any reviews.
Who's got it in stock?
And you can see.
Who don't?
I know. It's like you can see all kinds of stuff. It's like you know what? It's like Game Gold. You can't beat Shroud Marketplace for this stuff.
I tell you what,
you've got categories
pricing.
You don't. It's like you've got all
pricing,
kinds of stuff.
Real competitive.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, variety, man. The variety is out there.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
I
I always thought that I would just sell one item, two items, just a couple items I had. But man, every day I look, it's more and more I got listed, and I've got a list I haven't even started to put up there.
Oh yeah, I have a list of stuff that my store is probably going to explode in the coming weeks to probably a couple hundred items, and it's just going to be like, boom! Where did all this stuff come from? It's like, hello. Yeah, I'm almost ready to pull the trigger on that, but I love the fact that you've want to buy a duck.
If you want
to buy the virtual pet, you can do that from Weddings and More by Lass.
I got it all. I got ore, I got ducks, I got gold, I got telethon rewards, I got lot deeds, I got weddings. That's right, weddings. If you want to get hitched in game, where are you going to go? How many people offer wedding services out there? Not many, but I do know this. Weddings and More by Laz is not just weddings. It's a whole lot more. Again, like I said, we've got all sorts of great items. Radios, golds, collectibles, ore, suet, Dark Star clock towers, cowbells of reaping, lot deeds, and not just one of these items. I'm offering multiples. You want rings of the leech kind? I've got a couple. You want some rings of Brilborn? I've got a couple. Come see me. We'll make a deal. Now, real quick before we get out of here, we have a gentleman in chat there asking about he wants to play the game. He's an Ultima fan, and he's worried. Well, guess what? We got you covered with a free trial.
You can play for free.
Play for free. Check it out. See if you like it.
Thing I have ever seen.
That's right. Legion of Myth. Thank you very much, Ilgarian.
Yeah. If you go to shroudoftheavatar.com, you can register for an account for free. You can sit there and you can start playing. And it does cap your skill level at level 50. And so that way you can figure out what you're going to actually do. And then you also have to realize that Portalarium hasn't really kicked off their advertising campaign for the game right now.
Yeah.
So, yes. So as soon as they start doing that, you will actually see server population start increasing tremendously.
And
they are working on a lot of those performance issues related to having
it's
multiple
not about
characters.
the money. And of course, all I can tell you is we've been here 4 years, 280 weeks of straight releases on updates, 54 releases of gameplay month after month. I don't see anything to be worried about. The game's been released, and we've been here doing this 3 years. I don't think we're going anywhere. So you can make your decision based on that. Come back and join us tomorrow right here on NBNN, where we're here 5 days a week, except for this week, and 2 weeks from now. And anyway. We'll be back tomorrow with more right here on NBN. Until then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Cheers.